The results could be disastrous. The companies of the Pacific Telesis Group are making sure this doesn't happen. We are in business to move information and keep it moving over telephone lines and cellular systems. Through computer networks we design information to energize California industry 24 hours a day. The Pacific Telesis Group believes that's progress, intelligently planned.
Southern California's favorite, Channel 4 News.
Sports presents the Games of the 24th Olympiad, brought to you by Northwest Airlines. Northwest's World Perks free travel program lets you fly free fast. By Wear Dated Carpet by Monsanto, with stain protection locked in before the carpet's a carpet. By Budweiser, proud sponsor of the 1988 U.S. Olympic team. This Bud's for you. And by GTE. At GTE, the power is on.
We all grew up playing basketball. Me and Greg and Tommy.
Hey, Best. Stick your nose? No, not a clue.
And Dad.
Side, Dad, elbow is way down low.
Every night it was the four of us playing out back by the garage. Or watching the big game on TV. It's been a while since the four of us saw a game. So when the Olympics rolled around, we figured it was time to get the team back together.
Hey, Best.
What are you guys doing?
We were in the neighborhood. Game's on.
9 yards to the point. Faking the jumper. Jumps it over the middle. Jump up off the rim. Rebound up and then he scores.
Budweiser is proud to help bring the Olympics to America and Americans closer together.
You just got a frequent flyer award, huh?
That's right.
You don't fly frequently.
No, infrequently.
How can you be a frequent flyer if you don't fly frequently?
How can I hit the ball if you're talking to me?
How can you hit the ball if you're going to be talking over there?
On Northwest, you don't have to fly a lot to earn a free trip fast.
Hey, Slugger, what's happening?
I'm out of here, Dad, and I'm going as far as $3 and 42 cents will take me.
Northwest has some of the lowest fares around, but not that low. New, modern, masculine. Definitely French. Pour Monsieur, the understated fragrance for today's civilized man. Pour Monsieur, it's a new Chanel for men.
In these days of self-serve gas stations, computerized banking, and understaffed stores, it seems that no one has the time for personal service anymore. Well, at True Value Hardware stores, we haven't forgotten that we're working for you. And whenever you have a question or a problem with a do-it-yourself project, we'll do our very best to help. So the next time someone wonders where personal service has gone, you tell them it's still hard at work. Right in here. So make True Value Hardware your store of first choice.
Light. It is magical, powerful, essential. At GTE, we place that power at the touch of your hand. The power to open up any darkness. To illuminate the facts of science, brighten the arenas of sports and business, create the warm glow that means home. At GTE, we give you the power of light in 6,000 ways, none of them small. At GTE, the power is on.
I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors shining through. Don't say afraid to let them show.
Capture all the gold in our future on Kodacolor Gold Film.
power of untapped, untouched potential. At GTE, we will put that power in your hands with a new generation of precision materials. It's the power to make your products faster, stronger, more efficient, and to bring breakthrough ideas to life. We're giving it to others. We can give it to you. The power of a new manufacturing edge. Because at GTE, the power is on.
It's been a 4-year dream, and for one super athlete, the dream is worth its weight in gold.
Now that's the American dream.
McDonald's presents future Olympic hopefuls. Carlos Tapia Ruano, whose innovative soccer play could lead his country to the gold. Uta Grunewald, who might someday stun the world with her devastating backstroke. Akin Bowali, who will develop the blazing speed that will make his country and his village proud. The powerful Anatoly Nosovitsky, a name to remember in weightlifting. Kelly Peterson, equestrian events. Heracles Xenopoulos, Greco-Roman wrestling. Sachiko Tanaka, volleyball. Bob Watson, rings. Alessio Franzoni, cycling. And Jacques Bouclé, for whom discus seems the most likely event. McDonald's is proud to sponsor today's U.S. Olympic team and to help keep the dream alive for tomorrow's Olympic hopefuls.
Tom, Hurricane Gilbert slammed ashore tonight in northeastern Mexico with peak winds of 143 miles an hour and headed inland. The violence of the storm spawned at least 20 tornadoes in Mexico and Texas. High tides and torrential rains threaten huge areas with flooding. NBC's Robert Hager reports from Brownsville, the Texas city nearest the storm center.
The backside of the storm is blowing itself out here this evening, and although coastal communities will remain cut off for some time, and it'll take a lot longer to assess damage, the early view is that damage was not nearly so great as had been feared. At the storm's height, South Texas experienced hurricane-force winds on the coast for several hours, and it was brutal. But by evening, the winds here were diminishing fast as the brunt of the storm passed far to the south through a much less populated area of Mexico. One remaining concern, what will happen to the storm as it moves inland? There is still the threat of inland flooding and the potential of damage to the Texas citrus crop. Robert Hager, NBC News, Brownsville.
The question now is where Gilbert will head next. NBC's Robert Bazell is at the National Hurricane Center in Miami.
Connie, Gilbert has now moved mostly inland. It's over Mexico. It's still a hurricane moving in the characteristic counterclockwise direction. It's dropping an enormous amount of rain, possibly 20 inches in some areas. That's going to cause a lot of local flooding, much of it probably very dangerous in some parts of Mexico. Now, usually hurricanes become tropical storms very quickly after they go over land. But this one is so big and so powerful that it's still a hurricane, and forecasters here at the National Hurricane Center think it will stay a hurricane over land for most of the night. After that, it will become a tropical storm. It will move northward, causing a lot of rain in parts of Texas and other parts of the United States that need that rain because of the drought. So eventually, this bad story is going to become good news. Connie?
Thank you, Bob. I'm Connie Chung in New York. More from Seoul in a moment.
You can have AT&T without spending a lot of money, and you can have the best quality in the world. So it makes for a smart business decision to come back and look. No reason in the world someone can't call and say, I want you to look at this bill because I want to make sure I'm getting the very best value. And that's part of the service we offer. We're not afraid to stand up to that. We clearly have competitive prices. I mean, just come and look. Compare. You've got to look at what we have to offer.
No. You can depend on me. No.
Depend on new improved Kodak batteries to last longer than ever. So day or night, we'll be there.
Yeah. You can depend on me.
Kodak batteries. Depend on us.
Yeah, I think we got it done.
It's on, Southern California. The incredible Federated Games have started today and every day. Federated Superstores will be offering unheard-of prices on famous name home electronics.
It's a winner. This 13-inch sharp color TV has great features and a new low price. Just $163.
Store-wide discounts in every department during the Federated Games at your nearest Federated Superstore.
In 13 cities in 10 countries across the Pacific, they're playing our song. United Airlines Royal Pacific Service. Rededicated to giving you the service you deserve halfway around the world. Come fly the friendly skies.
This is a Channel 4 News Olympic update with Bill Lagatuda.
And good evening, everybody. Hurricane Gilbert slammed into northern Mexico today, about 120 miles south of the U.S. border, with winds clocked at 143 miles per hour. But so far, no reports of any loss of life today from the storm. Most everyone in the area had been evacuated. So far, southern Texas has not been hit as hard as expected, despite tornadoes and heavy flooding. A commuter plane made an emergency belly landing tonight in Denver. The pilot of the Continental Express could not lower his landing gear. The runway was cleared, plane skidded to a stop. No one was hurt. And in Los Angeles, a jury has decided that Lorimar Productions had no cause to fire Valerie Harper from her hit situation comedy on NBC. Harper was awarded $1.8 million in damages. That's a brief look at the news headlines. We'll have more news later, including the complete broadcast of the Channel 4 News Night Side at midnight following the opening ceremony.
Got a big hot heavy thirst for Gatorade,
Feeding in fluids and minerals.
want my whole hot body wet with Gatorade.
Supplying energy to working muscles.
No, there's nothing better when I sweat. I just got to get Gatorade.
When you're hot, nothing's better.
Gatorade is thirsty. Ooh, I got to get it for that deep down body thirst.
Admittedly, the first personal computers were somewhat disappointing. Now, after 3 billion years, someone finally got it right. AST. Times have definitely changed.
Arnie Palmer, 18th hole for the win.
Excuse me, Mr. Palmer. Is it true about Arnie's caddy giveaway? Pennzoil's really giving away 50 new 89 Cadillac sedan DeVilles?
Yeah, 50.
Wow. I guess to win a Cadillac, I just mail an entry form, some quality Pennzoil motor oil. Ooh, sorry. Pennzoil's giving away 50 Cadillacs. 50?
Arnie's Caddy Giveaway. Enter today.
All the stars were there that night. My assignment, sneak a shot. Their response was automatic. Luckily, so was my Canon Sure Shot Supreme. So I got every shot I wanted. And one I didn't want. The Canon Sure Shot Supreme.
Pay attention to the young and make them just as good as possible. Socrates, it's here.
Putting yourself to the test. Challenging all of the rest. The pride in being the best. Can't stop it. Can't stop it. The feeling you get from a cold and full of perfect. Can't beat it. Can't beat the real thing. Coming for a challenge.
Moves like a ground-level flying machine. Big, fast, and powerful. Pontiac Bonneville. Test one soon.
Rebuilding fighting man.
All airplanes are created equal, built by the same people. But after they're built, something happens. People don't think of all airlines in the same way. Just look at all the business flyers that have flown with us over the years. Maybe it's that we fly to more business centers. Or maybe it's how we fly to more business centers. United, rededicated to giving you the service you deserve. Come fly the friendly skies. When you wish upon a star, your dreams do come true.
The magic of Disney returns to NBC Sunday, October 9th.
Back in Seoul, you're watching the...
On December 16th, 1966, Diane Fossey left America to go alone into the mountains of Africa. She was determined to save the wild mountain gorillas. Someone wanted her stopped. In a land of beauty, she risked her life and her heart.
Diane, we can't stay on this mountain forever.
Are you responsible for kidnapping this animal?
Below sail, madam.
Give my gorillas the protection they're entitled to.
Your gorillas.
Am I a murderer? Did I do this? This won't stop until those butchers are stopped. Get off my mountain!
Sigourney Weaver, Gorillas in the Mist. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, September 23rd in select areas. Open September 30th nationwide.
Who writes these brokerage statements anyway? What's this number mean? So what the heck am I worth? Every single month.
Shearson Lehman Hutton introduces the first brokerage statement that doesn't raise questions, it answers them. All in plain and simple English. Exclusively from Shearson Lehman Hutton.
It all started with the dream of one young athlete and his father to go to Seoul together. Today, Seagram's Coolers can say with pride that over 500 family members of our brave American athletes are there in Seoul. Sent there by Seagram's to raise a mighty cheer for the honor of our country, for the glory of sport, and to show the world an American dream come true.
Hi, this guy plays my neighbor on my new series, Empty Nest. Okay, I play his neighbor, and it's his series. But I'm in it.
Richard Mulligan and David Leisure star in Empty Nest, premiering Saturday, October 8th.
Okay, you just got back from vacation. You know the first thing to do? You look for the Kodak Color Watch seal, and you drop off your vacation film for great developing. Have you done it? Good. Now you can unpack the Kodak Color Watch system. You're going to thank me for it.
The answers to your long-distance questions are never more than a phone call away.
Just give me the dates. And don't worry, we'll solve it.
AT&T customer representatives are always ready to help you with information on bills, discounts, and the AT&T card. And you can call on their experience 24 hours a day.
Thanks. That's one less thing that I have to think about.
We're reaching further to bring your world closer. AT&T, the right choice.
The amazing Isuzu Trooper. It has a powerful fuel-injected engine, four-wheel drive, power steering, and four-wheel disc brakes, all standard. Yet it's over $1,000 less than Jeep Cherokee, Bronco 2, and S10 Blazer. And if you buy a Trooper now, we'll throw in this attractive car cover.
Act now and get a $750 factory rebate available on all Troopers 2 or 4-door.
Phillips. We light the Olympics for all the world to see.
Recently, we asked the ladies famous for cleaning this church what they think of Murphy's oil soap in a spray.
The results are miraculous. It's heaven sent.
And do you agree?
Let us spray.
NBC News at this hour. I'm Connie Chung. Updating our coverage of Hurricane Gilbert. The huge storm is now lashing northern Mexico and southern Texas with fierce winds and heavy rains. Some places will get as much as 20 inches of rain. Around Brownsville, Texas, and other coastal areas, there's another problem besides wind and rain. High tides up to 11 feet above normal. And the winds have spawned at least 24 tornadoes, causing widespread destruction. Tonight, Gilbert is well over land and is expected to weaken during the night, although it remains a full-fledged hurricane with winds still churning at 110 miles an hour. It's expected to head north towards Oklahoma over the next 48 hours, losing strength as it goes. In Mexico this evening, wind gusts reach 143 miles an hour at the worst of the storm. Hundreds of thousands of people were forced from their homes, and flooding remains a major threat. Severe floods caused by the hurricane are expected to affect an area twice the size of the state of Iowa. From Corpus Christi, NBC's Fred Briggs has a report.
The winds in Corpus Christi are running from 30 to 50 miles an hour. That's nothing compared to what Brownsville or northern Mexico has been receiving this afternoon. But residents, those who are still here riding out the storm, and those further inland who are waiting to return to their homes may have to wait another 24 hours before things even begin to return to normal. The high tides may rise 8 to 9 feet above normal later tonight. And then there's rain, 12 to 14 inches of it expected through tomorrow night, along with thunderstorms of the sort that often produce tornadoes. In Weather Bureau terms, this area is under a tornado watch and a flash flood watch. And the prospects for tomorrow are not much better. Fred Briggs, NBC News, Corpus Christi.
More on Hurricane Gilbert and other news later on this NBC station. I'm Connie Chung in New York. Now, back to Seoul for more of the Olympic opening ceremony.
We're back in Seoul's Olympic Stadium where the Parade of Nations is continuing. And there's the delegation from Australia.
And they're led by Rick Charlesworth. He's 30.
McDonald's invites you to be part of the U.S. Olympic team.
The secret to synchronized swimming? Synchronization.
When you play McDonald's, when the U.S. wins, you win Olympic game. Start collecting your game pieces today. Because when the U.S. wins a medal in the event on your game piece, you win too. Win a Big Mac, regular fries, or medium Coca-Cola.
Look at that.
Or you can win instantly. And you can too, because when the U.S. wins, you win.
Good time, great taste of McDonald's.
Hey, Walter, what's up?
With great taste and just 1 calorie, Diet Coke is the one soft drink everyone's falling for.
Hi.
Hi.
1 calorie just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully here. If we don't make 100 cases of they will lose the account. Go back.
This won't happen if you use our free phone card. For fiber optic long distance that sounds the best and costs less, call U.S. Sprint now.
You know Canon's new personal zoom copier can magnify my image.
Or cut you down to size.
And Canon cartridges sure make it easy to maintain, which makes this PC7 the newest star in my family.
Guess you can't pick your relative.
Personal copiers for every personality.
This NBC sports presentation of the games of the 24th Olympiad is brought to you by McDonald's, proud partners in the Olympic dream. By the American Express card, proud to sponsor the United States equestrian team. By U.S. Sprint, official long-distance sponsor of the 1988 U.S. Olympic team. And by Coca-Cola and your local Coca-Cola bottler. You can't beat the feeling.
We've been noting those.
Another sensitive moment from Dear John.
You and Bloomliker never made love? Do you mind if we talk this way?
No, of course not.
Thursday, October 6th.
California helped make 1988 the greatest sales year in Jeep history. And now, your Jeep Eagle dealers are thanking you with the great clearance of 88. Get brawler deals on every new 1988 vehicle in stock. Get $750 cash back on the sophisticated Eagle Premier. $1,000 back on Eagle Medallion. Save up to $1,950 on select Jeep Comanches. And how about $1,800 savings on select Jeep Cherokees? Hurry in and close out a great year with great savings right now during the great clearance of 88. Only at your California Jeep Eagle dealers, where you can expect the best from the best.
I'll hold a state fair at Disneyland. State fair's coming. I know there's something special there for me.
Everyone's favorite state fair is back, just brimming with new down-home thrills. Get ready for some sky-high surprises, and odds are you'll see the fastest pigs this side of Pacoima. All this every day in Disneyland, too.
Oh, the state fair at Disneyland is something special, something special, something special, Come and see.
An incredible name in electronics is attracting everyone's attention. Gold Star. After all, when you pay attention to what people want, people pay attention to you. Gold Star, the brightest star in electronics.
What's the smart way to find two on the aisle?
I've been searching.
The Pacific Bell Smart Yellow Pages.
So go find it.
What's the smart way to get away from it all?
I've been searching.
The Pacific Bell Smart Yellow Pages.
So go find it.
What's the smart way to get your kicks?
I've been searching.
The Pacific Bell Smart Yellow Pages.
So go find it.
In keeping with the special spirit of the U.S. Olympic team, Buick presents 3 special Regal Olympic coupes. 3 distinctive personalities, from sporty to luxury. There's nothing more regal on the great American road. Red, white, and Buick. Now at your Buick dealer for a limited time.
Read any good beer bottles lately? This one tells you that Miller Genuine Draft is the one beer that's cold filtered, not heat pasteurized. So we haven't changed the rich, smooth taste of real draft beer. And you know what's the best thing about reading this bottle? It leads to a very happy ending.
This Olympic coin brings it all back.
I still cry when I think about it.
Whenever I hold this coin, I get a lump in my throat. Just remember it.
There are emotions that go so deep, they cannot be put into words. For each person, the Olympic coin has a special meaning. For our present and future athletes, it means the support they so desperately need. Buy the official U.S. Olympic commemorative coins offered by the U.S. Mint in gold or silver. Help America shine. At Kmart, participating banks, savings and loans, coin dealers, and other fine stores.
12:42 p.m. entering Toyota dealership.
Hi. Hey, you're Joey Suzu. Hey, guys, it's Joey Suzu.
My kids love you. Come on, what's the real difference between your Corolla and my iMart?
For starters, the Corolla's about $1,000 more.
Oh, what a feeling!
Joe, you're not going to use that in the commercial, are you?
Oh, no!
With $500 factory cash rebates, the Isuzu iMark saves you up to $1,500 off a Corolla.
No.
You can depend on me. No.
No.
Depend on new improved Kodak batteries to last longer than ever. So day or night, we'll be there. Kodak batteries depend on us.
Yeah, I think we got it down.
Just how orange does a Minute Maid orange taste? Minute Maid orange. It's the orange. In diet, too.
Shearson Lehman Hutton introduces the first brokerage statement designed by investors for investors.
Show me exactly what my account is worth. How did I do last month?
In plain English,
Tell me what income is taxable and what isn't.
if it's not in my account, I don't want to see it on my statement. An account statement this clear and useful could only have come from one firm, Shearson Lehman Hutton.
I'm a man who sees life in terms of missions, missions defined, and missions completed. I will not allow this country to be made weak again. I will keep America moving forward, always forward, for an endless, enduring dream and 1,000 points of light. This is my mission, and I will complete it.
Who is that? That's old John Kelly.
Kathy, we're in. Third ain't bad. Just ease off on those brakes a little. More leg. Good. Better.
Number 419, Catherine Todd, running total.
Anyway, John, we'd like to take her to Seoul. She'll train with the best.
I'll miss her.
John isn't going. Doesn't have the money.
We could help.
Mrs. Todd, your trip to Seoul is all set.
I need to add camp trainer.
Oh. Not good enough. Keep trying. Now, if you need any help, we have mobile offices near the game sites. Or call us day or night. Yes, that's it.
Wonderful.
Now, global assistance.
Okay, Cav. Let's have some fun.
Helping in ways that no one else can. Membership has its privileges. Proud sponsor of the U.S. Equestrian Team.
We're back with more.
This is the Channel 4 News Olympic Update with Bill Lagatuda.
And good evening, everybody. With torrential rain and winds gusting up to 143 miles per hour, Hurricane Gilbert stormed ashore today. Around Brownsville, Texas, high tides are running up to 11 feet above normal. Hurricane winds have spawned some 24 tornadoes, causing widespread destruction. Hundreds of thousands have been evacuated, though so far no deaths have been reported. Gilbert is expected to weaken overnight as it heads north. Christopher Nance has been tracking the path of the storm. He's here to give us the latest. Christopher?
Thank you, Bill. Guess what? Hurricane Gilbert has been over land for more than 7 hours now, and you know what? It is still a hurricane. Yes, it is packing winds at 105 miles an hour. And until those winds reach under 72 miles an hour, it will not be downgraded to a tropical storm. 3 problems with Hurricane Gilbert. Strong winds over 105 miles an hour, spawning tornadoes, but the biggest problem, 15 to 20 inches of rain expected over the next 2 days. Now, 15 to 20 inches of rain. More rain than we see in Los Angeles in an entire year. More in a short while. Back to you, Bill.
Thank you very much, Christopher. Now, locally, the power is slowly coming back on right now after a major outage in Century City tonight. Some 41 businesses went dark shortly after 6 this evening after a cable went out. That stranded people in elevators and in offices, shut down the Century City movie theaters. Power was restored to the Century Plaza Hotel a short time ago, and the others should have their service on soon. A tremendous victory today for actress Valerie Harper against Lorimar Productions. But as Ken Shocknick reports, it may not be over yet.
In what could be her most satisfying role to date, actress Valerie Harper has played underdog to the Hollywood system and come out on top.
Thank you so much.
A jury has decided that Lorimar Productions had no cause to fire Harper from her NBC TV comedy, and that it fired her with malice. Jurors have awarded her $1.8 million, plus a percentage of profits from her series that could mean another $8 to $11 million.
Fantastic, happy, vindicated, gratified, thrilled. It was an enormous, enormous win, and truth did prevail.
Harper originally signed a 6-year contract with Lorimar for a show that would bear her name. Company lawyers argued she broke that deal by demanding more money and more script control. They said she was upset at the prominence of teen heartthrob Jason Bateman. Even after new terms were struck, Harper and her employers continued to clash. Finally, Sandy Duncan was hired to star, with the show's title changed to Valerie's Family. Lorimar sued Harper for breach of contract, claiming she'd quit. Lorimar attorneys already say they're considering an appeal.
Ken Shocknick, Channel 4 News, Los Angeles.
Drug agents scored big in their latest crackdown today. The LAPD and federal agents zeroed in on so-called drug hotspots in and around Pacoima. Police made 73 arrests, confiscated a fortune in drugs and scores of cars used by drug dealers. NASA today announced a launch date for the space shuttle. Weather permitting, with no further setbacks, launch will be Thursday, September 29th at 7 a.m. California time. A federal judge ruled today that the Quality Inn motel chain cannot change its name to McSleep. That was the company plan that went over well with everyone except McDonald's. Today, the court found that using the prefix Mc was an attempt to cash in on the burger chain's popularity. The world may be thinking Olympic sports, but in Cincinnati tonight, Tom Browning pitched a perfect game. First ever for the Reds, first in the major leagues in 3 years, as they beat the Dodgers 1-0. And tonight's opening ceremonies in Seoul have brought back memories of the Summer Games in Los Angeles only 4 years ago. The people who put those L.A. games together, the L.A. Olympic Organizing Committee, got together tonight to swap stories, share memories, and watch tonight's ceremonies on television. More than 600 people showed up for this party. That's a brief look at the news headlines for now. We'll have more news later, including the complete broadcast of the Channel 4 News Night Side at midnight immediately following the opening ceremonies, with, of course, the latest on Hurricane Gilbert and the other top stories today. Until then, Bill Lagatuda. See you then.
A guy walked up to me the other day on the street and said, "I know you." I smiled. "You're on TV." I smiled. "Who are you?" I said, "Ray Combs." "Right. You're married to Alexis." "No." "The new James Bond." "No." "Did you shoot JR?" I said, "I'm the new host of Family Feud." He said, "No, that's not it."
The greatest feud of all is on Channel 4 starting October 3rd.
I always get caught in these trendy restaurants and I want a hamburger. But how do you order a burger when they're pushing Radicchio? So I just breathe deep and I think, what would Lauren Bacall do?
I got a taste for some real food.
For years, IBM has made the typewriters secretaries prefer most.
New typewriter, huh?
Now we're introducing our Wheelwriter Series 2 family.
Bet you're happy about that.
We'll see. New Wheelwriter models can erase entire words, print in bold, even reprint from memory. So if you loved your old IBM typewriter, get ready to fall in love all over again.
She likes it.
The new Wheelwriter Series 2, part of the typewriter family from IBM.
Deep in the cellar of the brew house, a beer was brewed with the finest Bavarian hops. For a taste so rare, so smooth, the kegs had to be guarded by lions. The beer was Lowenbrau, German for the Lion's Brew. And today, that hearty taste is still carefully guarded under license and authority of Lowenbrau Munich. Lowenbrau, the Lion's Brew. Called for in America and around the world.
Whenever you need a loan, let your credit union help.
We take care of our own. We take care of our
credit union cares, it offers the protection of CUNA Mutual Loan Insurance.
When I have a taste for a burger, that's what I order. If it's not on the menu, I glare at the waiter and say, improvise. Then I purr.
I've got a taste for some real food.
It spells excitement. Tattingers, October 26th.
Be replaced by the discipline of Taekwondo. Quite a show to come when we come back. Stay with us.
You're looking at a new level of comfort. Barefoot comfort. Comfort you get with Carrier's revolutionary new gas furnace. With breakthrough technology, Carrier gives you remarkably even heat with no toe-chilling drafts. Economical, the most. Quieter than a mouse. Carrier. Our engineers aren't comfortable until you are. For home heating, for cooking, hot water, or drying, choose gas, America's best energy value.
Listen to the heartbeat of America.
Chevrolet announces more Americans going back to work. The new second shift at our Michigan truck plant. They're dedicated to building America's best-built truck, the full-size Chevy truck, an American success story.
Oh, the heartbeat of America. That's the Chevy truck.
On your mark, get set.
I can't believe it. I'm winning. I'm really winning.
Even if you think you're ahead of the game, talk about your financial plans with the MetLife representative. Or you just might run off in the wrong direction. Get Met. It pays.
The results are in from a nationwide taste test. And if you think Diet Sprite can beat the taste of Diet 7-Up, you're right. Diet Sprite, the clear winner.
Some people would kill to get on the radio.
I did it again, Jack.
Angel, this has to stop now. I want to help you.
a trace on a
I'm tired. I want to end this.
That number is 55. Angel. Radio, KJ. Angel, are you still on the line? Number with the code going through and the address where it's coming from.
Come get me.
That is where it's coming from.
Where are
He's
you?
in the building!
Night Caller coming to NBC.
An incredible name in electronics is attracting everyone's attention. Gold Star. After all, when you pay attention to what people want, people pay attention to you. Gold Star, the brightest star in electronics.
If you consider the importance of energy in the universe, you'll realize we're a pretty smart crew here on Earth. Those who switch to the new generation of gas appliances. They're dependable, efficient, and they do not cost you a fortune to run. You've got to be from another planet not to use gas. I always knew there was intelligent life out there.
Hi, Mom. Hi, honey. How are you?
It's on, Southern California. The incredible Federated Games have started. Today and every day during the Olympics, Federated Superstores will be offering unheard-of prices on famous name home electronics.
I saved $50 on this ADC compact disc player. It's only $149. $149.
Store-wide discounts in every department during the Federated Games at your nearest Federated Superstore.
Arnie Palmer, 18th hole for the win.
Excuse me, Mr. Palmer. Is it true about Arnie's caddy giveaway? Pennzoil's really giving away 50 new 89 Cadillac sedan DeVilles?
Yeah, 50.
Wow. I guess to win a Cadillac, I just mail an entry form, some quality Pennzoil motor oil. Ooh, sorry. Pennzoil's giving away 50 Cadillacs. 50?
Arnie's Caddy Giveaway. Enter today.
McDonald's invites you to be part of the U.S. Olympic team.
He needs the perfect pen.
When you play McDonald's when the U.S. wins, you win Olympic game.
He approaches the handstand.
When the U.S. wins a medal in the event on your game piece, you win too. Win a Big Mac, regular fries, or medium soft drink. Or you can win $100,000 in Olympic gold coins instantly. And you can too, because when the U.S. wins, you win.
The good time, great taste of McDonald's.
Daddy, can I have a fishing rod?
Not right now.
Look what I got for the little guy.
You spoil him.
Valerie. Valerie? Hey, that's a good deal. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting one.
Dad, could I please have a fishing rod?
Ask your mother.
Mom? I need shoes. Mom? Can I have a fishing rod?
Ask your father.
Dad? Mom said it was okay.
The problem may not be your phone, but your long-distance phone company. For fiber optic calls that sound the best and cost less, call U.S. Sprint now.
Visions by Corning, actually tough enough to cook another pot, has big news. Smaller sizes. New Heat and Eat see-through cookware. Perfect for microwaving, heating, and eating. You'll eat it up. New Visions Heat and Eat cookware. It's visibly superior.
1,000 years, this mystical Asian city was surrounded by a wall to keep out foreigners. Today, the wall is gone, and the world is welcome to Seoul and the 1988 Summer Olympics. But if you go, bring plenty of time and your Visa card, because the Olympics don't take place every year. And this year, the Olympics don't take American Express. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
If you can build powerful locomotives, engineer massive freighters, design towering suspension bridges, if you can design, engineer, and build all that, just think of the mid-sized car you could build. Coming November 14th, the roomy, powerful, reliable Sonata from Hyundai. The mid-sized car that makes sense.
Pity! Once again, the magnificent sport of shuffleboard has been excluded from the Olympic Games. What rubbish! Oh, well, nothing like a great-tasting Miller Lite while I wait till 92. Shuffleboard? Would you mind? Thank you so much. I say, good shuffle.
To everyone with an Olympic dream, cheers.
This is not a hat. This is a hat wreck. Late stroke hold by the referee.
Feel the power. Samsung Electronics.
The answers to your long-distance questions are never more than a phone call away.
Just give me the date.
And don't worry, we'll solve it.
AT&T customer representatives are always ready to help you with information on bills, discounts, and the AT&T card. And you can call on their experience 24 hours a day.
Thanks. That's one less thing that I have to think about.
We're reaching further to bring your world closer. AT&T, the right choice.
Excuse me, miss, where's the line?
Well, there isn't one, sir.
Well, this is a bank.
Yes, sir. First Nationwide Bank has branches inside Kmart.
This is a bank. Ergo, there must be a line.
Maybe there's no line because we're open evenings and Saturdays. Can I help you?
Oh, no. I'll just wait back here.
At First Nationwide Bank, we treat you with respect, concern, and understanding. But don't worry, you'll get used to it.
They're coming from Bonds. They're coming from Lucky. They're coming from supermarkets all over Southern California. Hundreds of them. Thousands. They're all making a change for the better to Ralph's and the Giant. Some are changing for our lower prices and unlimited double coupons. Some are changing for our faster checkout. And still others are changing for our more convenient 24-hour service. Change for the better to Ralph's and the Giant.
American company was the first to market the personal computer nationwide. Today, this company continues to meet America's challenge with proven quality in product design and development at its 25 USA manufacturing facilities, with innovation in meeting America's diverse personal computing needs, with competitiveness in distributing the products of technology at over 7,000 locations. The company, Handy Corporation, America's technology answer.
You're on your way. The world is opening its doors.
The company that gave me a summer job in Louisiana last year has sent me to its plant in Stade, West Germany this year. Yeah, me, a college senior in Germany.
Yeah.
And they've given me a really interesting challenge. See, I'm helping to get a special product into the hands of people who need it all over the world. It's used in formulating important medical compounds that fight heart disease and high blood pressure, epilepsy, and a whole lot more. Not everybody would give someone my age this kind of responsibility. But I found one company that's willing to give a young person a chance.
You can make a difference in what tomorrow brings. Now, let's do great things.
They stalked the night in search of a killer. Now they're solving the strangest cases on Earth. Joe Cortese returns as the cop. Miriam Dabo returns as the alien.
Oh, excuse me, Miss First Time on a Planet Earth.
And the hit miniseries Thriller returns as the crime drama with a difference. Coming Fridays this fall. Something is out there.